65-year-old mother fatally shot by her own son, who allegedly mistook her for an intruder. More after this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a 65-year-old mom who was mistakenly shot by her son because he thought that she was an intruder. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A tragic incident unfolded in Olivette, Missouri, as 25-year-old Jaylen Johnson fatally shot his mother, 56-year-old Monica McNichols-Johnson, allegedly mistaking her for an intruder attempting to enter her own home. Johnson has been charged with voluntary manslaughter and armed criminal action, with prosecutors setting his bond at $100,000. The heartbreaking event occurred on March the 7th when McNichols-Johnson returned home on Huron Drive around 7:30 a.m. As she entered through the back door, Johnson, reportedly under the impression of an intrusion, opened fire, inflicting mortal wounds on his mother. Immediately after the shooting, Johnson dialed 911 while his girlfriend rushed to administer first aid. Despite their efforts, paramedics were unable to revive McNichols-Johnson, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. Details regarding the number of shots fired or the extent of the victim's injuries were not disclosed by the authorities. According to Johnson's attorney, the young man was deeply distressed by the tragic turn of events, stating he hasn't stopped crying. Johnson and his mother resided together, and there were no reported prior domestic altercations between them. Goldstein revealed that Johnson kept a firearm in the house for protection following a previous robbery incident where he was held at gunpoint. Notably, Johnson had no prior criminal records. While some reports suggest Johnson's connection to college football, this information could not be independently verified. Goldstein characterized the shooting as a tragic incident, emphasizing the bond between Johnson and his mother. It's just tragic. He expressed Jaylen loved his mother and his mother loved him. The incident remains under investigation as the community grapples with the devastating loss. Okay, so we have a 25-year-old kid who has a gun, and he feared for his life, flat out. There's no way that when someone comes in the house that the first thing you do is grab the gun and just close your eyes and just start shooting. Like, in all honesty, what he should have done, and I know this is hindsight, and I know it's not me being thrust in the situation at hand, but in hindsight, what he should have done was he should have shouted out, "Yo, who that? Who downstairs? Who in the other room?" Just, she could have been like, "Jaylen, it's me, Mom." Okay. And then you at peace. You at ease. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you in the house and someone's breaking into your house, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, your door might be shut, but you heard somebody coming in the door. You ain't got to pull the trigger right away. Like, you jumped up and just start cutting. You know what I'm saying? That was not necessary for you to cut. Just start shooting or whatever, right? So what you should have did was, if you in the house and you were with your lady, you're in the room, okay, I'm getting up. I got the gat in hand. Like, listen, I'm ready. As soon as somebody comes to the door, you catching it. I'm looking, I'm identifying who it is, because they're not going to, the intruder that's going to come in, they're going to come in, kick the door open and look around. Man, listen, bro, I'm cutting. If it's a shootout, it's a shootout, straight up. I may not make it, but okay, fine, whatever. they may not make it either. I got a 50-50 chance, you know what I'm saying? So just for him to just, and I understand the situation where he was held at gunpoint in his own house, and, it was a scary, probably, one of those situations where you just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my own house. You don't feel safe. So we get it that you got the gun and all that, and then someone came in the house, but you can't assume that someone's breaking in your house. Now, you just offed your mom. Like, you just offed her. Now, I'm going to be all be honest with you. That little robbery the situation that he had to deal with, that messed his life up. That completely messed his life up, because now he was scared. He just started coming out shooting. You know what I mean? And, now your mom is gone. And it's like, I wish the young man would have actually said something like, yo, who that? You know what I'm saying? You hear something going on? You ain't gotta listen. Who that? You ain't gotta respond. I'm giving you 3 chances to respond. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you could have been like, yo, who that? Who that? Yo! Oh, you ain't speaking up? Okay, cool. Now you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I gave you opportunity to respond when I said, who was that? Not just automatically just come out and just start shooting at mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he didn't know that was his mom. And maybe that was the time of the day where they got ambushed and robbed. You know what I'm saying? Now, seeing her name, okay, her last name with another last name, lets me know that she probably was married to someone else, had another, she could have been in a relationship with somebody else. She just could have held on to her, her name like that. And she might have been divorced with the dad. Dad might have got killed. I don't know what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed to me that she was, in a relationship with somebody. So the reason why she came in the house at 7:30 in the morning, she could have been at their house. She could have been coming in from work. She could have went to the store. But they said she was coming at 7:30 in the morning. He didn't know. So clearly she must have not been there that night. But she just came in early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I guess when she came in, she could have said his name. She also could have called him on the phone. Hey, look, I'll be home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to necessarily call him and tell him you're coming home. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that this could have, just been prevented. You know what I'm saying? Because this kid, I'm telling you right now, the robbery victim that he has been, okay, and for him to deal with what he had to deal with those crooks or whatever the fuck, they got caught up, whatever. Hopefully they got in prison, they got them in prison, whatever. If not, okay, fine. You might be thinking if they didn't get caught, they didn't go to jail, they may be coming around for round 2. You know what I'm saying? For some more. He said, I got something for him this time. I'm ready for him. And you was ready for him. You know what I'm saying? But you still could have said something to try to find out who it was. You know what I mean? So, this is going to tear him up. Because he goes to prison for killing his mom, right? I don't know how much time he's going to get. But even when he get out, this kid, he mentally is not going to be right. He's just not going to be right. He's going to need some psychiatric evaluation. You just killed your mom. If you don't have no beef with your mom, if you cool with your mom, right, and y'all good, you just killed your mom, bro. Like, she wasn't old. She was fairly young. You just offed your mom. Like, for real. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? So now he's going to have to deal with the remorse of his decision. I don't know. It's this all around is just not right. You know what I mean? And it's just like, before you shoot, that's why I always, if someone got, if you got a gun, before you shoot, you know what I'm saying, make sure you know what you're shooting at. Don't blindly just start shooting through the walls, through the doors, or you don't know what's going on. You just flash out and just start cutting, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you know what you're shooting at before you start shooting, especially if you have a gun, okay? Because it just takes that one shot, and it's a goner. That person could be gone. And then it could be a situation like this with this young man, Jaylen Johnson. So, unfortunately, it went down like that. Like I said, I'll pray for this young man, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully you can get some solace out of this. I don't know. It's tough. I just shot my mom. I mean, he gonna feel crummy for the rest of his life. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you, okay? So, you know, just pray for the young man. Hopefully everything works out for him and, you know, he can get his mind right or whatever. But it's the end of the story. So with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. On my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. On my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit that like button like you done lost your mind, okay? And then when you finish hitting the like button, just share the video for somebody else to be able to see the story, a family member, a friend, coworker, you know what I mean, colleague, whatever the case may be. You know, just let them know. If you're a parent, send it to the child. You know what I'm saying? Let them see, look, this is what happened. Check this out. It's a crazy story right here. You know what I mean? So I'll put the link in the description, of course, at all times whenever I do these videos. So that way you can go on and read up on the story, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if you got any information that you want to add to this video, feel free. You know what I'm saying? I'm always open to comments. I'm always open to any type of information that you may be privy to share with the rest of the community. You know what I'm saying? So we would love that. And, you know, continue to do, you know, I'll continue to do what I got to do, you know, get the stories out. Hopefully we can help solve some of these crimes and, you know, figure out a better way of how to handle things in life. And, you know, life comes at you super fast and sometimes, you know, it's just too fast and we can't catch up. So, but with that being said, come visit me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook. I'm all over the internet, y'all. Y'all know the deal. So I love every single one of y'all. Please be careful out there. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.